Welcome and thank you for joining us to view the best practices of tractor operation video. Massey Ferguson is a worldwide brand of the AGCO Corporation and has over 160 years of experience manufacturing farm equipment. Today, we manufacture a full line of hard-working tractors, tillage and seeding equipment, planters, and harvesting equipment that help farmers produce crops to feed the world. The material presented in this video is not intended to deal with the many accomplishments, design awards, and years of heritage associated with Massey Ferguson farm equipment. Rather, the video concentrates on the best practices of tractor operation. Massey Ferguson takes pride in our manufacturing workmanship and recognizes that the operator is one of the most important persons involved in order to achieve top-level tractor and equipment performance. The manner in which tractors and farm equipment are operated has a direct influence on consistent performance and longevity. All farm equipment is manufactured to perform and does not have the ability to think. It is the operator's responsibility to always do the thinking and be alert when operating tractors and equipment. Throughout the video, there are major points referenced and illustrated relating to the subject of best practices of tractor operation with implements. Without exception, the one best practice for all operators is to read the operator instruction book and become familiar with it. The operator instruction book contains vital information on tractor operation and also defines service schedules and specifications. Ensure that all operators read the operator instruction book and follow the instructions carefully to benefit from a long service life with complete peace of mind. The operator instruction book contains informative and educational material that can help build a solid relationship between the operator and tractor, which can pay dividends. Join us as we start the tractor for the first time today. Before startup, there is a walk-around inspection of the tractor and engine oil check. Coolant level check in the recovery tank, and also inspection of the cooling components and radiator, making sure they are free of any debris that could cause airflow restriction. We check the fan belt, alternator belt, and air conditioner belts to make sure they have tension. When walking to the back of the tractor to check the hydraulic oil, scan underneath the tractor checking for dry surface. When an implement is hooked to the tractor, also walk around the implement, making sure it is hitched properly and that everything appears to be in working order. Before getting on the tractor, make sure the steps are clean and clear of any debris that could cause slipping. It's always best to face the tractor and use three-point contact method when you get on it. The three-point contact means that both hands and one foot or one hand and both feet are in contact with the tractors at all times when getting on and off. Use handrails and grab handles when getting on and off. Make any necessary seat adjustments so the seat fits your body profile comfortably. Seat height and the fore and aft position should be adjusted to allow the operator to reach the clutch and brake pedals without stretching. If adjustable, select the steering wheel position for your comfort and convenience. It is important to put your seat belt on and adjust it securely. The rollover protective structure, commonly referred to as ROPS, is designed in conjunction with the seat belt to keep the operator protected in case of a tractor rollover. Before starting the tractor, take a 360-degree visual inspection to be sure that there is nobody in harm's way and verify that the parking brake is engaged, and check that the transmission is neutral. Depress the foot clutch. Rotate the ignition key clockwise to the contact position. The colored indicator lights in the light panel will glow. Turn the ignition key to the next position to crank and start the engine. When the engine is running, the indicator lights will switch off. The exceptions are the red parking brake light, which remains on until the parking brake is released, and in this case, the four-wheel drive indicator light stays on, indicating four-wheel braking until the tractor is in motion. Confirm that the travel path is clear of obstructions before releasing the clutch and moving the tractor. When hitching to an implement, Always position the tractor from the operator's seat. Before dismounting, shut off the engine and engage the tractor parking brake or park lock. If there is a helper assisting with hitching the implement, they should stay to the side of the tractor and not get in between the tractor and the implement until the tractor has come to a complete stop, with the engine shut off and the parking brake or park lock engaged. Hook only to drawbar using the proper hardware to attach the implement. Use only drawbar pins that are sized to handle the weight and draft of the implement. Always use the safety pin or locking device that is equipped with the drawbar hitch pin. It's important to use a safety tow chain for extra security measures when attaching pull-type implements. If the unexpected happens and the hitch pin accidentally breaks or comes out, the towed implement remains attached to the tractor. After the implement is hitched to the drawbar, put the jack and any support stands in their stored position and remove wheel blocks. For ease and convenience of attaching the PTO shaft, the tractor should be aligned straight with the implement. Verify that the tractor drawbar height and length are set at the recommended setting. Tractor drawbar length in relationship to the end of PTO shaft differs between 1000 RPM and 540 RPM PTO-driven pull-type implements. All proper PTO shaft shields and guards should be in place before hooking up PTO-driven implements. Once the PTO shaft is attached, pull back on it to verify that it is locked on the tractor shaft. Secure and attach all tie-down chains on the PTO rotating shield. There are many decals and signs on agricultural machines and instructions in the operator manuals that illustrate and remind you of best operating procedures. Please become familiar with them and follow them closely. The implement should be lowered to the ground or in transport position when attaching the hydraulic hoses to avoid any back pressure in the hydraulic lines and hoses. Wipe off all hydraulic hoses and couplers before plugging them into the tractor to avoid contaminating the hydraulic oil reservoir. Keep male and female hydraulic couplers clean at all times. If so equipped, attach the implement's 7-pin electrical connector to the tractor and test the flashing warning lights and turn signals before traveling on the road. Engage the tractor PTO at reduced engine RPM to conserve tractor and implement drivetrain components. Never have the PTO running when you get off the tractor or when working near or on the implement. While operating any PTO-driven implement, avoid sharp turns and driving through field ditches and deep depressions, as this puts extra stress on the driveline. When hitching to a 3-point hitch-mounted implement, back the tractor straight and align draft arms with the implement. Attach draft arms and secure in place with quick hitch pins. Adjust sway chains to limit lateral movement of the implement so it cannot swing and hit the tires. The top link is adjustable as well. Make sure that it is properly adjusted. Before moving, lift the implement to be certain that you have plenty of ground clearance. If the implement needs to be readjusted, put the tractor in park and lower the implement before making the adjustments. Large tractors can be equipped with a quick hitch that simplifies attaching 3-point hitch-mounted implements. The quick hitch allows the operator to attach the implement from the operator station. Once the implement is attached, it is necessary to engage the quick hitch locks. The tractor's steering and braking performance can be considerably affected by attaching implements. Make certain that the tractor is ballasted correctly to maintain required ground contact. Use front-end counterweights to increase tractor stability and to counterbalance heavy rear-mounted implements. It's important to have the tractor properly ballasted and tire pressure set correctly in order to achieve greater performance and efficiency in the field.